Hello there, Libra. Hoping you're all doing wonderful and amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I just want to let you all know I appreciate you all so much. Okay, so let's see here what's going on with you and for you with an overall quick message, and then I'm going to tap in to see whomever it is that's thinking about you, what their thoughts and feelings are towards you and the relationship they have with you. All right, so let's see what's going on for an overall message. Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising Zodiacs. Okay. Also check your other placements. These are very general readings. If you like tarot, subscribe, especially if you're new. Hit the notification bell. I post regularly, and also like the videos. Thank you so much. All right, so ground yourself, Libra. Okay, some of you might be feeling tired, distracted, unfocused, not really focusing on your own growth, your own well-being, nourishing yourself, watering your own, seed as well, I guess, if you will. Okay, so now is the time to become centered and allow yourself to focus on the things that you need, and allow the universe to help you ground yourself. All right, and reconnect with the divine source. This is a message from your guides, your angels. All right, the universe wants you to know this. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this energy that's thinking about you. What are their thoughts and feelings towards you at this time, and what's going on between you and them. So let's see what those cards reveal. So we have some unspoken thoughts and feelings right now. Somebody here is in a regretful state. Okay, somebody might be feeling a little disappointed. They are at a loss of words right now. There's an apology here. Somebody, I feel like, wants to return with some type of apology. Okay, so they want some type of forgiveness, really, more so than anything. It could be the lost for words and unspoken things of regret. So unspoken apology, I mean, definitely somebody here wants to express something about how they feel, okay, or apologize about something, or not doing something. Okay, also there could be a gift in here coming for you or towards you. Deja vu for a lot of you. I feel like this person, there's a repeated pattern with this energy here, Libra. There's somebody here, you're going through some type of a karmic cycle experience with them. You could be kind of, some type of a karmic in terms of a past life. This is something where, this an energy that's in your life right now to also expose these lessons that you need to be learning or deciding upon or figuring out. Okay, so I feel like for the person themselves, all right, they are kind of stuck in a repeated pattern. So they may kind of like feel like sometimes they're like disappointing, or just they disappoint in some ways. Okay, solitary. I don't know, but there's somebody here. I feel like there's an energy here that wants to be single, or there's just a sense of withdrawal right now. Somebody's not like as intimacy is desired, but I don't feel like it's available too much. There could be because solitary is here and seclusion. I feel like there's a withdrawal of intimacy. Things may not be kind of blossoming. I feel like whenever I pull this card, I want to talk about the flower. I think this is the blue lotus flower. It's a very pretty flower if you look it up. Or it looks like it, I should say. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers for these cards. So why are these cards here? What else do we need to know? I just want you all the time. I feel like that's what they maybe want to let you know. Okay, if you're not feeling it, if you feel like they're not close, it's maybe they're not the kind of expressed their maybe they're not the kind of people that like to express those thoughts and feelings all the time out loud. Okay, but I want a fresh start. So there's an apology in here. This could be somebody that wants to return. Okay, there could be a return here to have a fresh start. All right. Wrongful advice. Okay, so repeated patterns and wrongful advice. I feel like for a lot of you here, this person may be getting, bad advice or the wrong advice, or maybe they're not like listening to advice, or they're not tuning in. And so for a lot of you, that's why we have that repeated pattern, that consistent, like, something's not changing. Wow, time to ground yourself. Oh my God. How is this two totally different? It's time to ground yourself. Maybe it's time to withdraw. Okay, maybe some of you, being single is where it's at, so that you can get your thoughts back on track. All right, I miss you, do you? So that somebody misses the closeness here with you. Somebody is missing the intimacy. Something is lacking and someone's missing it. And I feel like this energy, you know, they just want a fresh start. They want something where they can like prove to you that they want you, you know, it's you that they care about. We also have a no, and I don't know if this is meant for you or if this is coming from them about something that you might be kind of thinking about. But there's a no here as well. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, you know what? Well, also police cards. Let's see what else is here for Libra. What else is here for you, Libra? So we have ascending. Okay, there's a new phase coming in for you. Somebody's just not showing their hand. I feel like this is somebody that is not as expressive. All right, but you know, I feel like they're also taking a chance here. There's like some type of a risk, like not a risk, but I feel like if you feel like you're taking a chance, they're also feeling like they're taking a chance with them or with the connection or the relationship. Okay, sunglasses. So again, I do feel here, again, it's all about perception. Okay, so it's either, you know, glasses on, glasses off. It's how you see. It's like your shade, your filter, so to speak. So I feel like somebody here is just kind of not deceptive, but again, somebody's not responsive unless they have to be. So I feel like somebody could also be stalking you. All right, like somebody just kind of keeps like strong tabs on you. Some of you here, there's a transformation coming in. I mean, I feel like you may shock a lot of people here, Libra, based on whatever it is that you decide, but this person is going to end up shocking you. There's going to be a change here that's going to come through. It could be like a news of some sort, something that you were not expecting to kind of come across, but there's a new phase, and I feel like there's a lot of learning taking place. So you know, somebody may surprise you here. And I feel like for a lot of you, you know, boundaries here, you know, somebody, I feel like, you know, sometimes there's people, if they don't know, if they don't know, you know, so if there's some blockages or if there's anything that's going on or if something is lacking, this could be somebody that, you know, indirectly has like their own boundaries. Okay, so it's not like, you know, if it's not talked about or explored, it's not going to, they're not going to like pay attention. So if you're not feeling like there's like your connection is thriving, or if there's like, you know, how do you say, like not attention but like focus on the connection, if like time is not spent on the connection and it's not being communicated, or at least having like expectations or boundaries, sometimes it's important. Then things will continue to be where they are, and it's super important that you end up grounding yourself, because you can only do so much with the energies that are around you in general anyway. Okay, the rest of it has to come from them. All right, so keeping it casual, going out with friends. I feel like, I don't know, this is a confusing one for me, because it feels like somebody here really cares about you, but I feel like if they can't have you, I don't know if I'm talking about two different people, but I feel like if they can't have you, they'd rather still just be friends. Okay, I feel like this is somebody that perhaps wanted more than friendship with you as well. Maybe things have started off as friends. All right, strange. So much isolation and loneliness and feeling abandoned. I feel like, you know, this is somebody that is this energy that's like their thoughts and feelings. Um, I don't feel like they're in a place where they're able to kind of express themselves. Like they're not capable of, they're not deep, right? So strangely lonely to me just tells me that it just feels like there's two people together, but things still feel lonely. All right, and it could just be because fulfillment is not there. All right, so sacred cycles with deja vu. So something keeps repeating itself here. Again, we were talking about patterns. All right, so what goes around comes around. I feel like this is an energy that's dealing with like a lot as well. So they could be also dealing with some universe karma, or universe, the cosmos. See what I'm saying? But there's gifts coming in. Okay, aligned with the universe. You know, as much as solitary is showing up, there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of growing taking place. Somebody will apologize for their actions and behaviors. I feel like somebody here just really wants to do something right, but they're also still like figuring stuff out on their own. Things do feel very, very lonely, right? And sometimes things do feel questionable, but things are going to be stuck for a little while. So they could, and it says Miss Winter, there's delays and setbacks, and then it's not so much because of the intimacy delays and setbacks, but just overall delays and setbacks. And I feel like this is somebody that's just inconsistent right now. You're dealing with a very inconsistent energy. There's a lot of cycles, okay? There's a lot of cycles with this person that keeps taking place. And the battlefield, all right, not on the same page. Some of you are just not on the same page anymore with this person. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. All right. Let's see here. What else is going on for Libra? What are this person's thoughts and feelings towards my Libra? Let's ask some serious questions of the tarot cards. The Magician. Okay. The Fool. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. All right. Page of Pentacles in the upright. So I'll make it this way. Eight of Wands. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. All right, so the Knight of Cups, I think Libra, this card always shows up for you, like consistently. That and the page, and like almost all my readings. Knight of Cups here. We have a Libra, Scorpio energy here. Romantic communication. I feel like, you know, in terms of enrichment, fulfillment, relationship satisfaction, things are struggling a little bit. Okay, it's just every day feels like it's the same old day, same, nothing's changing. There's a flow that has been disrupted. And it almost feels like, you know, following the heart here, like this person really just kind of is uncertain of what it is. I feel like, you know, they're hopeless romantic, but they're also at the same time maybe like like out of touch with reality, or there's a hard reality here though that they're dealing with as well. So something's going on. Very conflicted energy right now, and you know, there's some like also like emotional deceit or lies. Okay, so somebody here is not, it's not all there. It's not all 100% right now. Things are just stuck. Okay, things are just not thriving. Now with the Magician, I feel like at the heart of the matter right now, like their feelings towards you, they want to manifest something successful. They want something to thrive. They do want something to work out, but it just doesn't feel like they're able or can or are actually acting on making things happen. So it just feels like a lot of empty conversations or empty promises. It also feels like for some of you, the desire to have a strong commitment is here because you do make them happy. So it's, you know, it's not like somebody is like quitting on you or walking away. But I don't feel like, because there's a lot of pentacles as well. I don't feel like they're in a place where like they can offer like stability and things that are kind of like they're still trying to like figure out how to commit. Okay, so commitment here is very intermittent with this person. There's a very fickle sense of energy here. I feel like this is just somebody that wants you to kind of get up and get in the car with them and go on an adventure, right? Because it's the Fool, it's the beginning of something new, but not to question a lot, not to do so much. And just to kind of like trust the process. But realistically, you know, the reality is like that's not how things work. And it's just so when it comes to love, I feel like this is somebody that, you know, is just not ready. They lack commitment. They're in search of something. And I'm not necessarily thinking that they're in search of somebody else. The things that are in search of are just not aligned with things that, you know, scream commitment or interest for like something long term. So there's just like a sense of inconsistency. All right. Now, in terms of like, you know, what's hidden in terms of their feelings and thoughts, something that they're not sharing, they're struggling, prioritizing things. This is a Capricorn energy. They want to grow something. They do want to balance something, but there's a lot of juggling. Okay. Priorities are not consistent, or priorities change, or there's different priorities. So it's kind of like, this is like the energy that can kind of like make you wait on them sometimes, okay? Or just kind of, you know, they could, you know, have, like, like, you can't rely on them when it comes to timing of things. Okay, the time, like, need you there by 2 o'clock. That's not like, it's just something that's just there. I feel like earlier, like a lot of solitary and withdrawals and things like, it's just that there's an energy here that's just, as much as they are adapting to some type of change, they need to kind of like have their priorities figured out, what it is that they want to do and how they want to do it. Like, it's okay to have an idea, okay? And I feel like this is somebody that dodges that responsibility. All right, there's a choice here though. Somebody's trying to make a choice, and I feel like this is somebody, a person. I feel like the choices are, it's not like should they stay or should they go type of choices. The choice of like what they really want and how to do it right. So it's like, it's almost as though they know they need to do better, but they're not, you know. The Ten of Pentacles here, like a struggle. This is crazy because it kind of comes across as a little stale right now. I feel like their biggest struggle right now is just putting themselves in a place where they're working, okay, on the connection, the situation. Communication here is really rough for them. They really just don't like to talk or communicate about things. So it just kind of leaves things very inconsistent or uncertain for a lot of you. But this is an energy that just believes like things take time to grow, to change, to progress. Like, this is not somebody that's going to rush to get to something right away. Okay, they like to build up to like work through the steps, or like let things, how do you call it, like come to a fruition and a cycle completion on their own. This is not somebody that pursues anything to, like, if you don't come talk to them about something, they're not going to come talk to you about it. Like, I don't know how else to say it, and it's just a card of communication anyway. But I feel like there's a sense of gratitude here, strong gratitude, but I feel like they struggle showing their gratitude. Like, they're just non-communicate, like, I don't know, they're non-expressive maybe. And then we have this Page of Pentacles also. Gemini car vibes, but also of course Taurus and Aries. So I feel like this is somebody that is a student of life right now, and in this relationship, this situation, this connection with you, they're in a very explorative place. So they're not like grounded, or they're not as mature as you may want them to be, or as they can be, or as you thought they would be. But grounding is really showing up quite a bit in terms of a theme. But this is somebody that's a hardworking energy, okay? And I feel like they want to, you know, there's something new coming in, new message, a new job, new something is coming through for them. All right, and they're a student of life. They're very young, okay, in that sense when it comes to relationships. But they're very obsessive, and they're also, they have what it takes to make things happen. They don't act. I almost want to say they're lazy, okay? But this is a wise energy. When things are meant to be talked about, they will acknowledge it. All right. And I feel like, you know, the Magician's here, and also the Page of Pentacles is a card of manifestation, manifesting your desires, especially when it comes to like stability, finances, you know, stuff like that. So I feel like this is somebody that's kind of maybe distracted or split up right now. There could be other things that they're trying to also manifest for their life, for their path, but you're in the picture. You're not like forgotten. You're not like even out of the picture at all. It's just that they're not necessarily paying attention to you completely right now. Okay. The Eight of Wands here, you know, like from influences and what's going on. I feel like this is somebody that really is going to act in a very fast and unexpected way and come talk to you about something. And I feel like from the very beginning with the apology, with once things kind of stabilize for this person, because this card is all about, you know, the passion in things and also taking action toward things. It also could relate to business, and there's a lot of coins. But there's something here about their path that's been very inconsistent. So there's been just a struggle, but there's a sense of freedom that's coming through, a swooping sense of freedom. And I feel like they're going to communicate with you very passionately about how they feel and what they think about you and all the things that are important to them, which you are a part of. It's just that right now they're very distracted. All right, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, the future of how things are looking for you and them, or for them towards you. You know, this is just somebody, I feel like, that again is just, they could be just kind of the kind that like to argue. They don't see things right away. They don't understand things. They may kind of like reject the logic if it doesn't align to their thoughts or beliefs. So you're dealing with that kind of stuff. So I feel like there's a sense of clouded judgment right now. So there's a lot of things that are being decided upon or talked about, especially with the Two of Pentacles, when, excuse me, prioritizing and balancing things is an important thing, but it's going like unattended. I feel like the Ace of Swords, if something doesn't get talked about or if clarity isn't kind of the goal here, then there could be kind of like a sense of pushback, okay? But ultimately, I feel like your person here, they just need to take a step back and like clear their head. They could be kind of a little too frazzled or just like a lot of kind of unnecessary distress on the mind. But if they do take a step back and like evaluate, like take like time to reevaluate things, they're going to realize if they need to kind of, how can I say, honor their goals or relationship goals with you, or back away from them, okay? But there's going to need to be some type of conversation and a decision. Not like a decision is going to say what the next step is, but we need, like, there needs to be kind of like a plan. Like, there's a lot of uncertainties at this time that it's kind of making things very kind of like boring, okay? So let's see what else is here for you, Libra. So we have, I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. So letting you down was one of the worst decisions I made. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. All right. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship that you deserve. This is one of those things that they may not be talking about it, but they could actually be going through the process. Okay, your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Aw. And I should have believed in you. You always had my best interest at heart. All right, let's just see bottom of the deck. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I mean, if they ain't gonna show up to the party with the goods, you know, with the party favors, and why say you want to bring party favors? Why show up? All right, one final word of love and support for you here, or advice to close this reading. If you enjoyed the reading or the style of my channel, feel free to like the video, subscribe if you have not done so. Thank you so much. So we have the number 44, very pretty. Okay, so it reduces down to 8, and we have a storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Okay, so you could be going through it right now, but everything comes to an end, and there's a new cycle like we're talking about. All right, beautiful Libras, I sincerely love and appreciate you all so much. All right, and I'll see you next time. Bye.